We gonna set up the nunchucks.
Yep.
Ain't played in a minute.
Finding jeans that fit my hips as
What's
well as
up,
my
y'all?
waist. You can assist me with that?
Yes. Follow me. Bobby Valentino. You back, sir. Hey, yo, Tim, drop the beat for me.
Slide over here and talk to the boy. What are you drinking? I'm about to
Hey, what's up, Chad?
I was just thinking of seeing you tomorrow. Waking up with no panties, no bra. I ain't being nasty, I'm just being for real. Let me take off my belt and give you the whip appeal. Yeah, you hear about what I do in the streets, but you don't love what I do in the sheets. Baby, what's your story?
We got this mug up.
The camera to keep up with the honestness. And I'm so
Hey, what's up, Chad?
after the club, hang out with me. Valentine, sugar, please. For now, let's have an apple martini and get to know each other. Tell me.
Hey, what's up, Chad? What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and today we are here for BHD story time. Man, all right, y'all. Shit. You guys read the title. You guys are probably wondering if it is true. Yes, Dr. Girlfriend hit me up and she asked me to marry her. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? Nothing at all as far as that. You know what I mean? It happens. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has exes and whatnot. But yeah, she hit me up and asked me to marry her, but you know, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if I should say yes. Type of two in the chat if I did the right thing by not saying yes. It's, oh goodness. Well, yeah, me personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, marriage ain't been doing too good from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, freaking husbands and, you know, husbands seem to be unhappier than single dudes. Type of one in the chat if I should get married. Type of two in the chat if I shouldn't get married. Yeah? Yeah, marriage doesn't really seem to be my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to choose between being married and just being super single indefinitely, you know what I'm saying? I would much rather be single. I would much rather be single than married. You know what I mean? From what I've seen, like, from what I've seen from, you know, marriage and wives and the marriages I've seen, like, all I've really been seeing is like, you know what I'm saying, chicks not really, you know, well, yeah, marriage ain't what they say it used to be. Okay, so if it didn't work, there's no point. That's real. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story. All right, so this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys know the story of what happened between me and Dr. Girlfriend. Type of two in the chat if you guys do not know the story of what happened between me and Dr. Girlfriend. Bruh, it was wild. So what happened was this. You know what I'm saying? She, when we first started dating, you know what I'm saying, like 6 months into us dating, she came to my crib one day and told me, she was like, yo, you know, I met a new dude and I'm about to start hanging out with him over at his house. You're okay with that, right? Like, you're okay with that, right? Now, this normally wouldn't have been that big of a deal, except she had told me that we were exclusive. She had told me that we weren't gonna be talking to no other people, that we were just gonna be, it was gonna be just me and her. So that's what I did. I believed her and I went on and did that. You know what I'm saying? She was the only girl I was talking to, and I found out that the lie detector detected that that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? So come to find out, like 6 months in, I come to find out she was like dating other people on the side while telling me that she wasn't, so that I wouldn't start talking to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys have ever had that happen. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys have ever had, you know, somebody you were dating tell you to be single and that you're the only person they're talking to, and come to find out they're talking to a bunch of other people. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat, that's ever happened to you. Type of 2 in the chat, if that's never happened to you. Hey, Alonzo, thank you for the 8 roses, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. What's up? Yo, what's up, Midway Monster? What it is, bro? Jip. Yeah, you ain't lying. Hey, you type of 2, that's good that this never happened. Hey, what's up, Underground? Thanks for the 3 roses. Yo, Alonzo, thank you for the 8 roses. Yo, thank you for the 10 roses, bro. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys have ever, you know, been faithful to a chick or a dude only to find out that they weren't being faithful back. Type of 2 in the chat if that's never happened. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We got 1-1 so far from there. What's it? What it is, Jalen? What it is, girly baddie? You know what I'm saying? What it is, Tay? What's up, sub? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? 6 months in, you know, she comes and tells me, she's like, yo, you know, I found a new dude. I've started talking to a new dude, you know, and, you know, you can't get mad. You can't get mad. You know, he's just a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we're going to be hanging out and kicking it, you know what I'm saying, and chilling. And I'm just like, yo, so like, wait a minute. It sounds like you about to go and kick it with this new dude. Like, you guys are about to date. She's like, no. I'm just going to be over at his house, and you can't know what we're doing, and you can't know his address. And I'm like, what the shit? So, yeah, with that being said, hey, hola, what's up, Isaac? What's up? What's up, Duckwo Weezy? What it is, girly baddie? What it is, Jay? What's up, Princess? What's up, Prince Motto? What's up, C Will? So, type of 1 in the chat. If that chick was, you know, she was being faithful and I was just tripping. Type of 2 in the chat if that chick was cheating. If Dr. Girlfriend was out there, you know, making it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? And she was trying to trick me into being faithful to her while she was cheating on me. Nigga. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, bruh. So, with that being said, you know, after she tells me this, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know, I'm just like, me, luckily enough for me, I've been around the block enough times to understand how, you know, at least not what not to fall for. Yo, hey, thank you for Trindora. Thank you for the gift, Trindora. You know what I'm saying? I understood what not to fall for. And what I didn't want to fall for is, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm dating a girl and she's over at another dude's house, you know what I'm saying? And I'm at home waiting for her to come back home, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm feeling bad. Hey, thanks for joining the fan club, Brody. You know, I'm feeling bad because I'm waiting for, I don't want to be in that situation. Me, like I said, and females, they don't tend to really believe me until, you know, they see it happen. But me, I would much rather be single than I would be, you know, screwed over in a relationship. Like, if the relationship is genuine, I'm with it. But if I'm getting screwed over, like, I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be there. So with that being said, one day she comes home and she tells me, she's like, yo, I met a new dude up at college. And, you know, we're going to start hanging out. And, you know what I mean? You're okay with that, right? You're okay with that, right? You're okay. Now, type of 1 in the chat. Now, one thing I noticed very quickly was that if this was how she was coming at me, then, you know, type of 1 in the chat, if that Dr. Girlfriend had obviously been talking to a bunch of different dudes, and the one dude she found that she really thought she really liked, that's the dude that she told me about. But she'd more than likely been talking to a whole bunch of different dudes. Type of 1 in the chat, if she was talking to a whole bunch of different dudes, and I only found out about one of them. Type of 2 in the chat, if that's the only dude that she had been talking to while she was not being faithful. Yeah. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Girlfriend, she tells me, hey, what's up, Big Chain? What it is, Brody? What's up, Kari? What's up, Skyrim? What's up, Big Chain? What it do, John Sullivan? What it is, Rion? What it is, Big Chain? What's up, Rion, Brody? What it do, Mel? Yo! All right, you guys. So, for every 2 galaxies, I'll be telling you guys a secret about the story that I'm currently telling. And for every 10 in Super Chat, I'll be telling you guys a secret about the story I'm telling. For every 30 in Super Chat, I'll tell you guys this hidden secret ending about the story I'm telling you guys. Or just a really, really, really big secret. For 50 in Super Chat, you guys get to choose what song I'm listening to. You guys get to pick a song that you guys want me to play in the background, even if it's your own money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up, Trendora? What's up, yo? Hey. Alright, you guys. So this dude wants to battle. You know what I'm saying? I can't hear him. You know what I mean? Let me see. Alright, you guys. Let us not be cooked. Yo. Alright, you guys. So, don't crash on you. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You sound like a weirdo, SSJ. You know what I'm saying? Let me sounds like you might be somebody that I should get out of here right now, SSJ. Because if somebody comes into the live and they're like, don't get mad at me. Type of 1 in the chat if the first thing someone says is, don't get mad at me. Type of 1 in the chat, hey, thank you, yo. Appreciate you, yo. Appreciate you for the gifts. Type of 1 in the chat if that means he's probably going to say something goofy. And the mod squad should get him out of here right now. Type of 2 in the chat if, nah, man, he's not going to, be a goof troop about this. He's just chilling. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody's saying it. Yeah. If somebody ever starts a conversation with you by saying, oh man, dude, whatever you do, don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna say something really goofy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what buttons is. Yo, whoop this guy out, man. Beat this guy, man. Yo, thank you for the gifts, man. We had 132. Yo, we had 148. Appreciate you, Trendor. That's what's up. Don't let them snipe us. Don't let them snipe us. All right, so with that being said, oh, you're saying just don't crash out because of her. Oh, that's understandable. Yeah, never crash out over women, men. You know what I'm saying? Luckily enough for me, I grew up as like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I am premium black people. So, you know what I mean? One of our main things is not crashing out over no female. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not married. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I'm not married is because I'm not about to build some crazy bond with a female unless she can prove to me for 5 years straight, you know what I'm saying, that she's not the type of chick that's gonna at some point decide to try to toy with me and convince me to crash out and do a whole bunch of goofy crap because of her. Because that's what most of these females is nowadays, bro. They just, you know what I mean? A lot of these females be crash out farming, yo. Type of 1 in the chat if you've ever had a chick say something to you that you believe she was trying to convince you to crash out for. You know what I'm saying? For real. Type of 2 in the chat if you don't believe a chick would ever say anything jacked up to you to get you to crash out. That's what's up. Hey, thank you, bros. Yeah, that's not a thing for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, females do be crash out farming, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't get women. Look, I'll explain to you guys what I know so far as to from all my dating years of dating and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So from what I've seen from women, the reason why women go out and to piss us guys off is because that's how they figure out who they're gonna bone. Not even joking, guys. You know what I'm saying? Women only bone the guys that can deal with all of their shit. All of it. The goofy conversation, the goofy stupidness, the stupidity. If you can't deal with that, bro, just play video games like I do, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of dudes really don't do dating, is because the way females date, or at least that's what the book says, is they crash out farm. You You know what I'm saying? They walk up on a guy. Okay, so look, people, I'll tell you guys a story of females doing this. I was at this party. I met this white girl at the party. You know what I mean? She was a super duper attractive white girl, and she was plugged in. She knew a whole bunch of celebrity people, all of that good stuff. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, baby girl, she one day, you know what I mean, I go over to their party or whatever. I go up to the crib, and I go up the stairs. I walk into the party. The party's hella lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hella lit. So I walk up in that mug. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to like a group of 6 or 7 people. You know what I'm saying? Some attractive females, and this long Caucasian female walk up on me out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Walks up on me and she says to me, this is exactly what she says to me, verbatim. I don't like you. I don't like you. Now, to a woman, you know what I'm saying? Now she sees that I'm the life of the party, obviously, and she wants to see if, you know, what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? And women's mating practices are ruthless. Hey, appreciate you for the win, yo. So with that being said, women's mating practices are ruthless as all of the heck. You know what I'm saying? And by that, I mean that she decided to freaking you know what I'm saying? Like, when a female likes you, she's gonna disrespect the crap out of you to see if you're man enough for it not to bother you. If you let it bother you, she'll never sit on you on your lap in the good way. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't get mad, you know, now you're a candidate. Now, if you don't get mad and you're a candidate, that does not mean that she's gonna pipe. That don't mean that she's gonna run the pootie walk. All it means is that you haven't been disqualified yet. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of dudes just decide not to date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Hey, so look, type of 1 in the chat if what I'm saying makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If what I'm saying sounds like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if what I'm saying does not make sense at all based on what we've seen so far. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Sauce? What it do, AT? What it is, Sean Phillips? What's up, Roberto? What it do, Optimize? Hey, how you guys doing, yo? That's what's up. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chemist? Teach me how to use those weapons. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Sauce? Yo, what's up, Chemist? Women are complicated at times. No, women are complicated, but women are still to be treated like people, you know what I mean? Treat them like people, you know, but at the same time, don't let them lead you. Never accept leadership from a woman. It'll always go badly. I learned that. So, hey, thank you guys for the roses, yo. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So what is it that you guys would like to learn about women? You know what I'm saying? And dating. Let me know, and I'll let you guys know. Based on the super chat, based on the super chats that you guys sent through, that's the level of game I'm gonna drop on y'all. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all, you know what I mean? Like, if we reach a 30 in super chat, I'll tell you guys, basically, I'll teach you guys, if we reach a 30 in super chat, I'll teach you guys how to get a woman to develop a crush on you. You know what I'm saying? Fairly easy if you know what you're doing, but it's super duper hard if you don't. It makes no sense. No sense. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody super chats something crazy through, like $300, then I will teach you guys I'll teach you guys the entire process from first words to her, you guys getting really connected, you know? I respect all humans. I don't care what color they are. Who said that, Big Chain? Did anyone say? I didn't read. Is anyone? I didn't. Wish you the best of luck. That's what's up. Yeah. Yo, so the Matt is gaslighting. Do not listen to him. That sounds like utter bullshit. Sounds like utter bullshit. It just does, Matt. You know what I'm saying? Way to make me feel terrible. I'm used to everybody saying everything on chat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, W in the chat. The Matt Wick just super chatted through. He says, my father passed away tonight. I'm going to need some prayers. Thank you all and good night. Dude, if that's really the thing, like, if that really happened, bro, you know what I mean? My prayers go out to your dad, bro. That really freaking sucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with you. It's hard for me to believe anything I hear on here. You know what I'm saying? Because me being a creator, I have to build a skin so thick that I don't believe anything I'm told online. You know what I'm saying? Because after my mom passed away, someone came on here. People were all over my mom's passing like white on Michael Jackson. I'm not going to repeat any of the things that were said, but I'm pretty sure a good amount of us remember. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? My heart and my prayer goes out to you and your peoples. You know what I'm saying? My condolences. You know what I'm saying? I know how hard that can be. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But at the same time, it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what it's like being a content creator. People tell me everything, and if I repeat it, I get laughed at mercilessly. You know what I'm saying? I've had people say horrible, terrible things to me online. You know what I'm saying? But my condolences go out, you know what I'm saying? But yo, W's the chat to the Matt Wick. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to hear that, bro. I hope everything, like, it's hard for me to even, like, wish a happier night, bro, because I can only imagine. I can only imagine, bro. You know what I'm saying? My mom passed away about 8 months ago, and, you know, like, I had her 3 or 4 round-the-clock nurses. You know what I'm saying? One of the nurses, she just kept trying to sleep with me, and it's messed up because my mom was like 10 feet away, and this nurse lady, nigga, bro, she came up with, she was on demon timing, bro. I never forget it, bro. I was at my mom's crib taking care of her. It was like 11 p.m. at night, right? Oh man, understandable to Matt Wick, man. Yo, I'm glad you're Joe. So, type of 1 in the chat. You are a higher super chatter, Matt Wick. Let me know if you would like for me to tell the story of my mom's caregiver, like, going out of her way to trying to get that tip. I mean, money. She was vehemently in pursuit of, cause I paid her. She was my employee, but she was, you know, she wanted something other than money, man. She show up, first thing she say, you know what I'm saying? Yo, appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the compliment, yo. Hey, what's up, Rihanna Brody? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, D6 was cool. What's up, Big Chain? Hey, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear everything I'm saying. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys can't hear everything I'm saying. So, this is what happened, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell y'all a little bit of it. I'll tell you guys the secret ending of the story if we reach 30 in Super Chat. But I'm going to tell you guys this story. And this is my first time ever telling this story because, you know, for obvious reason, like, you know, my mom was passing away, you know what I'm saying, as it was happening. Okay, so this is what happened, right? So, I was in, you know what I'm saying? So, one of my female's caregivers or whatever, she was, one of my mom's caregivers. Wow. Yeah, I know what that is. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Wow. That is so cool, man. So cool. It just leaves it right there. Okay. All right, guys. So this is what happened, right? So, this was about maybe like 4 or 5 days before my mom passed, right? So, I'm upstairs taking care of my mom, right? Handling her medication, you know, helping cleaning her up. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I had her 3 round-the-clock nurses to help take care of her, you know what I'm saying, I still needed to, like, you know, do work to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, it was about 11 o'clock at night, and we were doing a low, one of the nurses was coming over for a late night shift to, you know, take care of my mom, make sure she had her medications, give her water, all of that stuff, right? So, the chick comes to my crib, and the first thing she says when I open up the door is, I never forget the first thing she says to me, yo. She looks me dead in my face when I open up the door, and she's like, ooh, so am I getting lucky tonight? That's the first thing she says to me. Ooh, so am I getting lucky tonight? And I'm just like, I didn't really know much of what to say back. You know what I'm saying? For real. I didn't really know much of what to say back. I was like, and then she's like, ooh, yeah, so, you know, oh, yeah, so what we gonna do with that? We could go in the basement. And so I tell her, I'm like, yo, you know, I tell her, I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like, cracking a chick, like, 20 feet away from my mom. Bro, when I tell you she did not care. She did not care. She didn't care. She didn't care at all. There was no compassion. There was none of that. She was just there for the huckleback. She didn't care at all. It was really funny. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? Hey, Moonlight, I want you to guess. I want you to guess what I'm doing. She was smiling, looking at you flirty. Yeah, bro, this chick. Yo, wildest thing, yo. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys think this nurse was single. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys think this nurse had a boyfriend. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys think this nurse was single. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys think this nurse had a boyfriend that she was trying to cheat on. Three, she a catfish. Hey, what's up, Toxic? What's up, Mr. Human? What's up, Reno? What's up, Rion Harto? What's up, Toxic? What's up, Moonlight? What's up, Big Chain? Jill. All right, so shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie, the Matt Wick, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. My condolences. I hope you're still here listening to this story. I hope this story at least, like, cushions the blow. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only imagine what you're going through. My heart goes out to you and your people, bro. Stay up, man. For real. Also remember this. If you ever start feeling really bad, listen to your 10 favorite songs in a row. You know what I'm saying? Or if that doesn't work, you know what I'm saying, go take a shower, like a hot shower, and listen to your favorite 10 songs. And if that doesn't work, get out and, you know, talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest going to a clothing store that has a female working there and ask her to help you find some clothes. You know what I'm saying? You get to talk to a female without having to deal with any of her lip because she's contracted to be nice. Nut. Yo. Nut. Hey, thank you, Red. Thank you, Anon. Okay, so this is what ended up happening, guys. This was the case. So she tells me, she's like, yo, you know, let's just go downstairs and, you know what I mean, like, you know, we can do it there. And I'm like, you know, I really don't feel comfortable, like, you know, like smashing the chick out, like smutting the chick out while my mom is like upstairs on the breathing machine. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And it was really, really wild because, like, you know, technically my mom was not supposed to be at the house. She was supposed to still be in the hospital, but they sent her home because that hospital was lame. You know what I'm saying? For real. All right, so let's see. So the nurse lady, she had a boyfriend. You guys are right. She had a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask you guys a question. Like, again, I guess never mind. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, that's the reason why I'm very careful about having a girlfriend, why I don't have a girlfriend right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have friend girls, but I don't have like girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, with all that shit. So, you know what I mean? And the reason why is because, like, you know, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Females is barracudas nowadays. Niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. You good? Hey, thanks for the compliment. You know what I'm saying? Do girls cheat? 1,000,000%, bro. 1,000,000%. Women cheat way more than men. Women cheat way more than men. Bruh. Oh my God. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This chick, she told me she had a boyfriend. She's like, yo, you know, yeah, I got a boyfriend, and yeah, he's my man, and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, yeah, he's just my man, but I'm gonna bone you. You know, I'm gonna bone you, but that's my boyfriend. And that's nothing different from what I've seen from females. If females run into a man they really like, they'll cheat on their husband. I've had women cheat on their husbands right in front of them. Hey, King, thank you for the GGs. Thank you for all the gifts, King Jin. You know what I'm saying? I've had women cheat on their husbands and boyfriends right in front of them. Right in their face. Right in their face. There was no care. Hey, thanks for all the gifts, King Jin. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened to me, right? So I was at the Bellagio playing poker. And I'm sitting down playing poker, and this really pretty white girl walks in with her husband, right? And they go and they sit at a completely different table. So yeah, I'm sitting there playing poker at my table, and about 30 minutes goes by, and this white woman and the table that they're on, it breaks. The white woman gets up and walks over and sits down, you know, like right next to me. And when she sits down right next to me, we don't talk. There's nothing happening. She just sat there, right? So then she gets up to go to the bathroom. She comes back after the bathroom about 10 minutes, and some dude was sitting in her seat. She tried to fight the guy. Yo, W's the chat, the toxic trick shot. Yo, much love, bro. It's good to see you back. Yo, it's good to see you as well, toxic trick. All right, you guys, as per usual, for every 5 we reach in Super Chat is a pull-up. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's sent through the tip jar is, you know, I'll do 2 pull-ups for every 5 that's sent through the tip jar. Y'all know I don't trust exercise. You know what I'm saying? It's hard work. But we doing it. I got you guys. W in the chat to Toxic Trick Shot. Hey, yo, much love back, Toxic Trick Shot. I love your energy. Where are you from, Toxic Trick Shot, if you don't mind my asking? Jill. Yo, also the Matwick. Yo, W's in the chat to the Matwick, yo. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Brody. You have great energy. You have great energy to Matwick. Jill, I'm in Indiana, broski. Yo, that's what's up. Yeah, I get asked out by women sometimes, but I tell them I'm married because I am. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? All right, so 2 pull-ups. All right, y'all, that's 2. For every 5 in Super Chat we reach, I'll be doing a pull-up for every 5. If you guys send it directly through the tip jar, then that's 2 of them. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Like, the chick, the white girl gets into an argument with the guy that had sat in her seat at the poker table, and she convinces the guy to get up and move. After she convinces him to get up and move, you know what I'm saying? She starts flirting with me, right? We start flirting a little bit. Next thing you know, 2-3 minutes go by. She's nuzzled up on my shoulder and damn near asleep on my shoulder. And her husband's still in the room. Her husband is at the same poker table that we're at. You know what I'm saying? People be asking, BlastphamousHD, why don't you get married? Why didn't you get married? I refuse to be the guy. I refuse to be the guy who's sitting there who goes somewhere with my wife and have her flirt in front of me, and then if I get mad, she tells me I'm overreacting and oh, you tripping, and it's not that serious. I get made to look like a Ray J or a fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Which is exactly why I did not marry Dr. Girlfriend when she asked me to marry her. I didn't do it. I told her, hell no. You know what I'm saying? She asked me to marry her and get her pregnant. I told her, fuck no. You know what that do for me? You know what I'm saying? Hell to the nizzle. Fucking what? Bro, and that insult to injury, Dr. Girlfriend was an idiot. She gonna have her to hit me up. She was a goof. Go hit me up, talk about some, I'm over at another guy's house right now, but I'll come home if you marry me and get me pregnant. Like, is anybody falling for that? Type of one in the chat if you would have married her and got her pregnant in that situation. Type of two in the chat if you would have did what I did and got the hell out of Dodge. I'm not about to, what the shit? Who marries somebody? This bitch was talking about, I'm at another guy's house. You have to marry me and get me pregnant. Bitch. Mother. Type of one in the chat if you would have did that shit. Type of two in the chat if you would have ran for your life like I did. Got the hell out of Dodge. Huh? Shit. Deuces. The fuck? Corn dogs for the picking. Perfectly sane logic. Yeah, because in my mind, if she's over at a different dude's house, you know what I'm saying, then that's her dude. If I marry her, she's going to keep going over his house to piss me off. Because I know women get off on that shit. Women get off on pissing men off. Women get off on trying to convince us to crash out. That's why I don't listen to women. That's why I don't listen to any advice from women. None of it. None. It's never led to a good place. None. There's nothing. Unless she's like an employee and I'm trying to learn information that company obviously gives out, like, and she's been trained to give me, I'm not now. Can't even do it. Can't even do it, buddy. She ain't for the streets. She's for the side curb couches. I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? She was cool. She was cool when we kicked it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not falling for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl gonna talk about some, you gotta marry me. Otherwise, I'ma stay over this guy's house. And you gotta get me pregnant too. She came at me with some Rasputia type ish. That's the stuff Rasputia would say to Norbit. Bitch, I ain't Norbit, bitch. Motherfucker. I was offended. I was offendicated. You feel me? That's offensive as shit to say to a black dude. I'm at another man's house, but you gotta marry me, therefore agreeing to pay all my bills and let me walk all over you, and you gotta get me pregnant, so I'm guaranteed a check. You know, I'm guaranteed a piece of whatever you make. Why would I do that? Only faithful females get that type of treatment. The fuck? Yeah, man. Shit. The fuck? Huh? You know what I mean? See, and it's real funny too, because like I said, females love to play with dudes. Women love to play with dudes. Women love to try to flirt with other dudes in front of their dudes' faces. And you know what I'm saying? They want to do that shit. That's all well and good. Just know that when you do that shit, like, you know what I mean? You disqualify yourself from certain shit. And then you got to start all the way from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And work your way all the way back up to one day maybe getting a ring or something. You know what I'm saying? I did start her all the way over. And females be thinking, yeah, this will make them, this is gonna let them know that I got other dudes. This is gonna get them to chase me. This will make him thirsty. This will make him thirsty enough to love me. When all it really does is let me know, side chick. Yep. Any lady out there wondering, man, what does it do? What does it do whenever I show a real one? You know what I'm saying? that I'm gonna go talk to other dudes if he don't kiss my ass. All it does is downgrade a female into side chick. They don't know that. I ain't. Tip jar link. Reggie said you are correct. You are correct. You know what I'm saying? I love women. I just don't pay them. You know what I'm saying? You're demoted. Bloop. For real, for real. Let's see. Dr. Girlfriend is the black lady who you made play FNAF 4. It is. Hey, thank you, Flower. What would my curse techniques be? If I had curse techniques, I would probably say that my curse technique would be, I don't know, let me see. Probably damage nullification. Probably counter punching. Like, my counter punching ability is terrifyingly awful. You know what I'm saying? Terrifying stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, because whenever I fight, where I'm from, if you get knocked out, your whole team gets stomped out, right? So, with that being said, the way I learned to fight was, you know what I'm saying? Number one, always keep your hands on your chin. You know what I'm saying? You always keep your hands on your chin. You know what I mean? And two, you know what I'm saying? My favorite move, the reason why I would say it would be damage nullification. Like, is there, type of one in the chat, if you guys remember Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Mirror Force. You know what I'm saying? Someone attacks you and it blows their whole shit off. It blows their whole, everything dies. Like, everything on their attack force all gets obliterated. You know what I mean? I would say mine would be something like that. Like full counter in 7 Deadly Sins, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Jew. Hey, what's up, Corey? I suck. With that being said, you know what I'm saying? The reason why I would say my curse technique ability or whatever would be countering or, you know, whatever, is because whenever someone throws a punch, like any type of punch at me in street fighting, I always block with my elbows. And I've gotten really good at matching a person's fist trajectory as to whereas whenever they throw a punch or whatever, I angle my elbow as to whereas the middle of this right here goes directly into their fist. You know what I'm saying? I fractured Chavez's hands with that. You know what I'm saying? Chavez tried to fight me because he just beaten up a really small Asian friend of mine. Hey, what's up, Crimson? Chavez beat up a really small Asian friend of mine at UNLV in the SU. You know what I'm saying? And after he beat him up, this nigga walking around, he's like, yeah. And I'm like, bro, like, you know what I mean? I forgot what was the dude's name? I forgot his name. But I'm just like, bro, homie's like 110 pounds and 5'1" and Asian. Like, he is really small, bro. Like, that's picking on you. Just picked on that dude. You don't get no stripes for beating up women and children. You know what I'm saying? And then he got mad at me when I said that. So he was like, oh, what, you want to go outside? Let's go outside right now. Because he was feeling real confident after beating up my petite Asian friend. So, you know, we went outside and we fought. You know what I'm saying? Chavez, he puts his hands up. I put my hands up. You know what I'm saying? And Chavez comes in with one of these. You know what I'm saying? He figures he's going to fit. He comes in like this. And he does this at first. You know what I'm saying? So unbeknownst to Chavez, unfortunately for him, he just let me know where he's going to punch at. If someone walks up to you, if someone holds their stance and you tell them, hey, throw 3 punches. Just throw me 3 punches, any 3 punches. Throw me your 3 favorite punches, right? They're going to throw their 3 favorite punches. One of them probably be something like this, another one something like that, and another one that. So they just told you there are 3 punches they're going to throw. And now what's really wild is, what a lot of people don't know about, well, street fighting or whatever, is whatever punches they threw, they're going to throw them at those exact same angles. So these exact angles is what you got to watch out for. So with that being said, if I see that, I know, you know what I'm saying, if he throws the first one, boom, boom, and boom, right? Elbow, knuckle, you know what I mean? So Chavez, you know what I mean, he walks up to me and shit, you know what I mean? And he walks up to me and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he does this, and then he walks up and he does this, right? So just by doing that, you know, I'm blocking a little bit. Just by him doing that, he lets me know what, you know what I mean, where he's going to be punching at. So lo and behold, he walks in and he's like, bah! And he throws everything he can into a, you know, a straight cross. So when he does that, of course, when he walks in, bah! You know what I mean? I point my elbow right to where I know his fist is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So he throws a punch. I put my elbow up. You know what I'm saying? He hits this hole, and it's like hitting the sharp side of a brick wall. You feel me? It sucks. So he hits it. Bah! And he immediately fractures his knuckles. He does it. I know that because he does this. He's like, ah, shit, oh, God, yeah. Yo, and then he comes in again. You know what I'm saying? And this hand now, it won't close. And that's how I knew he fractured it. Because he couldn't close it no more. He held it like this. He had his one hand left though. He comes in and he does this. He throws this punch. I block that shit off. Bop! And he's like, your motherfucker. So he fractures it this. So then this arm is fractured, right? So then homie does this. He's like, So then I shit you not, he does this. He's like, like, and what's what, homie? Oh God, like this man needed Jesus. Bro, I've never seen someone in real life like literally rear back and let out like a blood curdling yell, like I'm gonna a fight to the death type of yell. Homie, he literally does this. He does this. He's like, So he tries to tackle me, right? You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately for him, I took a little bit of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So he runs and he spears me, he tackles me around the waist, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just I sprawl my legs out and I'm just holding them there, you know what I'm saying? So then homie tries to pick me up, right? He tries to sweep me off of my feet and he tries to pick me up. So I take a couple steps back, evening out my weight, so he can't freaking pick me up. So at this point, you know what I'm saying, we're wrestling or whatever, I stick my foot behind his feet and I twist him and side throw him, and he falls on his back. So I get on top of homie, and now I'm in his full guard. You know what I'm saying? So I could ground and pound him. I could beat this dude out. It could be over right now, but I don't want to hurt the dude because he's just gonna cry, right? So at this point, you know what I'm saying, I slap him in his face a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, when I do that, homie tries to turn over, which is what I wanted. When he tries to turn over to shield his face, the arm that he sticks up, I grab that hoe with the hook and then twist to the side and then grab it with both my arms and then lean back for the arm bar. You know what I'm saying? It's called transitioning from full mount into arm bar. Arm bar is one of the best. Well, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is the best way to, if you ever need to learn to protect yourself. You know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is really, really good for one-on-one fights because they always go to the ground. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whenever you get tied up with homie, you know what I'm saying, you just make it as to where he can't breathe good, and then he'll go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You get to check his pockets, run his coat, you know what I'm saying? Borrow his girlfriend for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make sure to give her the business, you know? But yeah, you know, and you and your family are safe. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of you guys might be wondering, how do you learn all of this type of stuff? I used to get into a lot of fights because being a stand-up comedian, being funny, you know what I'm saying? First of all, going to the schools in the hood, you know what I'm saying? People are always going to try to like play games and pick on people and whatnot. You got to deal with a lot of bullies. And unfortunately for me, well, very fortunately for me, where I'm from, the bullies, they were wild about theirs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, if you ever snitched on a bully, or if you ever went and told a teacher, or if you ever asked them not to do that or tried to shame them for being a bully, you just got jumped harder. You know what I'm saying? There was none of that, you know, oh my God, no, do the right thing. And, you know, oh my God, yo. There was none of that where I'm from. Hey, thanks for the gift, Brody. Yo, that's what's up. What are my tattoos? Mostly video games, see, mostly video games, you know what I'm saying? This is from, or anime, you know what I mean? So, this is from Naruto, you know what I'm saying? This is from Darksiders. This is from Devils May Cry. This is from martial arts, because obviously I do martial arts. You know what I'm saying? This is just a really nice dragon tattoo. I think I got this from Demon Slayer. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Jujutsu Kaisen. You know what I'm saying? Music. Everyone loves music. You know what I'm saying? Devil May Cry. Naruto. Yeah, Sharingan type shit. And Last Airbender. You know what I'm saying? Last Airbender. Naruto. You know what I'm saying? And I got a bunch of God of War on my back. I got a bunch of Norse God of War tattoos on my back. Norse type shit. There you go. Hey, I appreciate the compliment. That's a really good compliment. Mike Tyson is pound for pounds in his prime, damn near one of the strongest freaking boxers in the world on the planet, bro. I appreciate the compliment, bro. You just called me extremely formidable. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah. What's up, Sean? Yo. Thank you, Russ. Yo, that's what's up. Hey, thank you, Justin. What's up, Lee? What's up, Big? Yo, so where are you guys from? And what do you guys do for fun? That's what's up. Do I think the Jake Paul fight? Nah, like, you know, I think he was rigged. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't think that Mike Tyson can beat Jake Paul when Mike Tyson's 95 years old. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he can. Maybe he can. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, like we don't really want a 90, he's like 80 or 90 years old. We don't want him straining himself, trying to fight a dude who is like 20. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Jack Avery? All right, you guys. All right, so we've already reached 10 in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 40 more in Super Chat, I will be telling you guys the story. Type one in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of the super duper attractive supermodel that I got pregnant. Did I get her pregnant? No. That's the girl that framed me for pregnancy. This really attractive supermodel, you know what I'm saying, went and got pregnant and then came and cuddled with me and then tried to say it was me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never hit the chick without a condom. Ever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hit a chick raw in like 15 years, bro. I learned my lesson, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that come from hitting raw is, you know what I mean? Now you don't know what's, you know what I mean? You don't know what's going on, bro. It's just not good. Never do it. Never ever do it. And if a female ever tells you, take the condom off, it's a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. It's a red flag, bro. You know what I'm saying? Baby girl might be trying to share in a way that's not very caring. Baby girl might be sharing in the way that's not caring. You know? So be careful, guys. Oh, have I ever dated a girl that had a boyfriend? Bro, I was dating Ed Sheeran's girlfriend for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was dating Ed Sheeran's girlfriend. That's one of the reasons why I'm not. That's one of the. I was like, even Ed Sheeran's female is cheating on him. He's Ed Sheeran. He's Ed Sheeran. What the hell? She cheating on Ed Sheeran with me? What? I was like, whoa. I lost all hope. I just knew it was chalk for dating in. I'm like, bro, Ed Sheeran is literally Ed Sheeran. He is literally the Ed Sheeran. And she's at the movies with me, trying to see what I do. Yo. Wait, for real? I want you to guess. I want you guys to guess if I was really kicking it with Ed Sheeran's girlfriend. I want you guys to think of what dating is like nowadays. And I want you to think if this woman was really with pretty much top 3, top 5, one of the most famous white people today. And she's cheating on him with a black guy. Type 1 in the chat if that makes perfect sense now that you think about it. Type 2 in the chat if that women don't do that. She out here with a whole black guy, nigga. Bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I don't have to do Ed Sheeran things in order to get Ed Sheeran level hoes? Like, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Once we reach Super Chat milestone of 40 more in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying? Type 1 in the chat if you guys want me to tell you guys that whole Ed Sheeran story. Once we reach 40 more in Super Chat. Type 2 in the chat if you guys instead want me to tell you guys the story of the woman, the supermodel chick that tried to say I got her pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Jonathan the Gamer? It goes well, Jonathan the Gamer. Bro, we was on earlier today. I was surprised you wasn't here for the earlier one. We streamed for like 4 hours today. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all trying to get number 2. 1 and 2? I'll tell y'all what, y'all super chat 100 through the tip jar. I'll tell you both of them and the bonus story. For real. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pump up the hot Cheeto funds. Yeah, a lot of you guys want both. Damn. That does make sense. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm surprised at that one, bro. That might be the most famous dude's girlfriend that I ever hung out with. Ed Sheeran. And the reason why I stopped hanging out with her is because I kept calling her a nigga. It's because I'm used to dating black women, so I kept calling her a nigga like the whole date. Hey, what's up, nigga? Yo, that's what's up, nigga. I can't help it. I'm used to calling my dates niggas. You know what I'm saying? It goes good. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't go good that day. Oh, dude, nothing wrong at all, Jonathan the Gamer. Glad to have you here. You know what I'm saying? Bro, hey, what's up, Kari? What's up, 18X? It's good you got a good amount of sleep today, man. Glad you got some good sleep. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Hey, what's up, Shadow Boy? Thank you for the glasses. It don't get realer than that. You know what I'm saying? I called her the N-word like 19 times, bro. On the 19th time, it was awkward. Hey, Hunter, thank you for the 31 gifts. It was hella awkward the 19th time I called her it. So I was just like, yeah, we should just cut it. Let's just go ahead. Hey, thank you for the 50, Hunter. You know what I'm saying? We should just go ahead and cut it right here. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's obvious. I'm just going to keep on calling her the N-word. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But yeah, I met her at a convention out in, I met her at like the second VidCon I ever went to. You know what I'm saying? It was this, I'm not going to say her name. You know what I mean? Because she's also boning Deadmau5 and G-Eazy. Type 1 in the chat if you guys know who G-Eazy is. Type 2 in the chat if you guys have never heard of G-Eazy. I mean it. If I ever said I fuck you, bitch, you know I mean it. Hey, Hefe, thank you for 5 boxing gloves. And if I ever said I'm out here getting money, you know I mean it. Oh, And oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, I mean it. All right, you guys. So, next 10 we reach in Super Chat, I'm going to drop a secret about G-Eazy that this girl told me. And it's messed up, man. It is diabolical, guys. It's really diabolical. You know what I mean? It's really diabolical. These people. In hell for the sequel. He did a song of Future? He did. Yo. Alright, you guys. Once we reach 10 more in Super Chat, I'm gonna tell you guys the secret about G-Eazy, the rapper, that this girl told me, bro. It is diabolical, bro. It's messed up, bro. I don't know how he had the courage to show anybody after what she's told me, man. That nigga is brave. I don't know if I can show anybody. I don't know if I can show anybody, man. I don't know how he was able to make it work, bro. Terrible. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Hey, what's up, Impish Noir? What it is, Brody? What's up? Hey, appreciate you, Hefe. Yo, thank you for the gift, Brody. Yo, thank you for the boxing gloves, Hefe. Hunter, thank you for the 50. SpongeBob's. Say you down with this girl, but she got a boyfriend, but he is tripping. How can you get her? Shadow Boy Nitro, I'll tell you what. Send me through 2 galaxies and I'll tell you. It's not as hard as you think it is. You know what I mean? But it is very hard. Yo, Shadow Boy Lane. Yo, thank you for the necklace, bros. Thank you for the chain, Brody. Yo. That's what's up. All right, yo. Shadow Boy Lane, what's up? All right, so since I don't know what a chain is. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at it. It's a step in the right direction. All right, so let's see. How can you get her? Okay, so I'm gonna give you half the game since you sent half the gifts. Peep game. This is gonna sound diabolical. All right, this is gonna sound diabolical as shit. All right, people. So just understand that this is some Machiavellian shit. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys how. I've never used this, by the way, but I'm gonna tell you guys how. All right. What if I told you guys it was easier to pipe a girl that has a boyfriend than it is to pipe a girl when she's single? Type of 1 in the chat if you would be inclined to believe me. Type of 2 in the chat if that don't make you don't believe that. It's easier for me to pipe a chick. Hey, thank you for the television, Shadow Boy Lane. Hey, appreciate you, Brody. It's easier, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. That's true. Oh, how do you guys know this? I thought I was the only one that knew that. Damn. All right. With that being said, we're going to see how much y'all know. You know what I'm saying? How? What's the easiest way to pipe a female if she's got a boyfriend? What's the easiest way to pipe a chick if she got a boyfriend? It's really easy, which is why I don't have a girlfriend. I got cuddy buddies. Maybe. Steal her man first. That don't even make no sense. How do you steal a woman's man if you... It is very easy to smash a chick if she's got a boyfriend. Hey, thank you for the 5 goats, Zachary. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's see if any of you guys got it right. The stress makes future. I don't know what that means. It's even easier if the boyfriend is shitty. No, it doesn't matter. If she has a boyfriend, it's easier. You know what I'm saying? She probably just really doesn't like her boyfriend. That's not the case, hybrid. Not coming onto her. I remember watching her. Hey, what's up, Tiger? Treat her like she's single. Ask? No, you never want to ask. All right, so this is how you do that. You know what I'm saying? This is how you smash a chick that got a boyfriend. Okay, you know what? Once we reach, because this is a secret. Once we reach 10 more in Super Chat, type of one in the chat, if once we reach 10 more in Super Chat, you guys want me to tell you guys the secret art of boning a chick that already has a boyfriend. So way easier than going out and piping single chicks, which is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't go after females that got boyfriends, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, crime? What's up, impish? What's up, moonlight? What it is, yo? How about just 5? No. How about 50? No one else can tell you this information. Nut. Nut. Hey, Hefe, thank you for the roses. You know what I mean? Yep. That's what's up. Hey, Shadow Boy, thank you. All right, that's cool. I just won't tell you. That's fine. Don't worry about it, Tiger. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you got it. Sewed up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's up, Wolf Knight Sword? What it is, impish? What's up, Skeesh? Probably end up doing something that you don't want to try to get into it. Not really. Yeah, that's dangerous. Actually, it's not. You know what I mean? It's very, very. It's not. It's only dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. It's only dangerous if you don't know what to say in the situation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys asked. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Hybrid? What's up, Crime Shy? What's up, Sean? Let's see. How about 50? Yo, made me laugh so hard, my back hurt. That's what's up, Hybrid. Yo, bro, you got good energy, Brody. Yeah. Tiger's not one of my people, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he could just stop talking. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, just don't talk at all. What's up, Sean? What's up, Crime? You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And oh, you're talking about a boyfriend finding out and blasting us? You know what I'm saying? Oh, look. And just like every other dumbass, you know what I'm saying? He says, what? I was joking. No, you got the attention you wanted and you decided to be you with it. So you completely, you know what I mean? I hope you didn't want me to like you. If you wanted me to see your comment, I saw it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just hope you don't want me to actually like you, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're one of those people. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of those people. Nut. Hey, what's up? That's what's up. Gotta remake the designer. What's up? What it is, Lucas? Yo, what's up, yo? That's what's up. Yo, what's up, Avery? What's up, Hybrid? What's up, Crime? Nut. What's up, that guy, Curtis? Dude. Yep. Well, hey, Tiger, you know what I mean? Look at the bright side, you know what I'm saying? If I see you, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, doing your thing, I'm gonna come in, you know what I mean? I see you selling stuff. I'm gonna come in and be like, hey, what's the price? Your price is for the information you're giving. Like, if you're teaching me, if you're like teaching people to, let's say, drive a car or something for like $10, I'm gonna come in and say 2. Yeah, I'm saying in front of everyone. I can guarantee you'll like me if I do that. Bro, I miss the olden days when people used to think before they talked. You know what I'm saying? That should be having me rolling, bro. Do I still have huskies? Bruh. I give my huskies to my editor. I gave my huskies to my editor because he had formed an emotional bond with the dogs and whatnot. Explain the speeding ticket. Okay, so look, I done dodged so many speeding tickets. I can't even get mad that I got a speeding ticket. I can't even get mad at it. Oh boy. Yo, W's the chat, the shadow boy. All right, I'll be right back, guys. W's the chat. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? You get paid tomorrow? You can Uber yourself home? Understandable. Yeah, you might just start catching the regular way here. That way you don't have to spend money getting to and from. It's way cheaper. Yeah. I'll Uber you through in like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna finish up my live stream, but I got you. All right, cool. I'm gonna hit you back. Yeah, man. Dang it. No. Okay, Shadow Boy, I'm back. My bad. Hold on, let me hook it up to the whatchamacallit. Shadow Boy, I got you coming up fresh. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? Since you're a real one, Shadow Boy, I'm going to teach you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to teach you. I got your back, bro. So, yo, Tiger, are you still here? Shadow Boy, you're here. Dude, awesome. Shadow Boy, what's up? You know what I'm saying? My bad, homie. Yeah. That's what's up. All right, so with that being said, are you still here, Are you still here, Shadow? My bad, bro. Shadow Boy Nitro. Yeah. So Shadow Boy Nitro. It went crazy on me. All right, so we're here. I got you. Shadow Boy Nitro, you sent through technically 2 galaxies, right? So, Shadow Boy Nitro, let me know if you want me to tell you how to smash a chick when she's already taken. But understand that when you talk to a girl that already has a boyfriend, she don't like that nigga anyway most of the time. She don't care about him. Women don't, she don't give a shit. She's probably friend zoned him too. You know what I mean? The only time if she's willing to mess with you, she's already messing with like 7 other dudes. So don't care. You know what I'm saying? Literally don't care. Dress to impress. Oh, I'm going fresh. On my neck. Hey, what's up? It went crazy on me. Yo, so let me know. Let me know, Shadow. You know what I'm saying? Say yes, and I got you. You know what I mean? Not in a long-term relationship? Yes. Women bone other dudes when they're in long-term relationships all the time. What are you talking about? Type of 1 in the chat. If in marriage, most women are usually getting banged out on the side. Type of 1 in the chat. If most married women and women with boyfriends are usually, you know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat. If women are not like that. Type of 3 in the chat. If women are like that, but your girl is different. You know what I'm saying? Very understandable. Not all women are like that. Just, you know. Hey, what's up, Kat? See, she dating him, and I've been cool with her for a minute. Okay, Shadow Nitro. This is the way you get the girl. Become his best friend, right? So Shadow Boy Nitro, I'm gonna need you to tell me more information about what's going on. But I got you. I'm gonna give you all the information you need to get with this chick, okay? For real, for real. The first thing you want to do is number one, you want to probably get some different clothes. Number two, you're gonna need to get a female in order to help make this chick jealous. You know what I'm saying? Females don't want a man that other women don't want. It's weird. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense at all. But women only want men. Women don't want faithful single men. That's what's up, Gabrielle. Understandable, Charisse. Yeah. I don't hang around people I like. Crime Shy, what are you talking about? You just saying stuff. All right, you guys, what time is it? Where you guys are at? What time is it? Also, where are you guys from as well? Hey, that's that Jezebel spirit. No, it's not. It's just female nature, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, what's up, Sebastian? Definitely do not read the chat. So, the best way to smash any chick is to be friends with her boyfriend. Become best friends with her boyfriend, and she's gonna bone you. And the reason why is because, you know, females love, number one, females are always fighting for the power in their relationship. Number two, women really love to piss dudes off. You know what I'm saying? And the number one way to piss a dude off is just, you know, flirt with his friend. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you guys have ever heard of a girl cheating on her man with his best friend. Type of two in the chat if you've never heard about it, because it don't happen. Blah. And I've been friends with her for a minute, and she be tight with me for real. So what you need to do, look, so number one, the first thing you need to do is go and get you a different chick. If you show up with a different chick or tell her you have a girlfriend, now you're vulnerable. If you're not already piping hoes, females don't want to be with a dude who's not already hoeing. You know what I mean? Hey, it happens to everybody. On TV and on YouTube. Yep, 1111111. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a story of this shit happening to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you guys a story of when this happened to me. Diabolical, bro. So, yo, hey, Ozzy said that's not godly advice. Hey, type of one in the chat if Ozzy should take his Bible thumb and let us have a good time. Type of two in the chat if Ozzy should take his Bible thumping somewhere else and let us have a good time. He said not godly advice. You go to church, bro. What are you doing in the chat? You should be in church. We must be better. Crime Shy says it wouldn't happen to you if you didn't date down. Type of one in the chat if Crime Shy sounds like he gets no hoes. You know what I'm saying? We must be better. This wouldn't happen to you if you didn't date down. Type of one in the chat if Crime Shy sounds like a dude who gets no hoes and for some reason takes dating advice from the Bible. Because that works. Because the number one thing women are looking for is God-fearing good men. That's the number one thing women are looking for, men. Bible thumpers. Nigga. Bro. You is, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro, spewing that religious stuff around a female, that's a great way to friend zone yourself. That's all you're gonna get. It's friend zoned. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, religion's cool and everything, but like, you know, you're painting yourself into a box. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're doing. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, Reaper Gunner, man. Yo, you got great energy, Mike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crime shy. You sound like you just don't get any women or understand women. You know what I'm saying? Women. Type of one in the chat if women do not want good men. Type of two in the chat if women treat good men good. Women treat good men real good. Type of two in the chat if women. Type of one in the chat if women want good men. You know what I mean? Type of two in the chat if women, they toy with good men, but they don't really want them. You know what I'm saying? Nigga. I'm just saying, bro. Females toy with good dudes, bro. You can be, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick what you want, bro. Good men try too hard. Very true. You know what I'm saying? Women don't like that shit. Also, good men, they tend to like fall in love quick. Women don't want that. They don't want it. They don't want it. Is this how all men think? Only the smart ones. You know what I'm saying? Only the smart ones. You know, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. And look, the reason why I think like this, bro, is look, I've had women nearly get me murdered, bro. Women have nearly got me unalive like 20 times, bro. So after a while of nearly getting murked, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like if you, like, see, this is what the typical dating experience is for a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes date 4 women their whole life. 4. So with only 4 females worth of dating experience, a lot of dudes don't understand enough about females to date in a way that is advantageous to us. You know, we're not taught none of that. You know what I'm saying? I heard a saying that a dude should date at least 50 women, should smash at least 50 women before he gets married. And I believe wholeheartedly in that, because by 50 women, you'll know the truth, right? I'll tell you guys a story of one of my homeboys that helped me learn what I know, that's helped me in dating so freaking much, man. Like, bro, my dating life is a breeze compared to a lot of dudes. Man. So, my homeboy, his name was Nick, right? And Nick, my homeboy Nick, he had this thing where he used to play a lot of video games, right? And one of the video games he used to play was called World of Warcraft. And in World of Warcraft, I used to play with him. The name on his character was All Whores. And I was like, why is your name All Whores, bro? I don't get it. Like, he was real funny, real charismatic, always worked out. And I'm just like, why is your name All Whores, bro? You gotta tell me. And he's like, bro, that's because women are all whores. And homie was 50. Homie was 50 at the time. He had a really expensive car. He had a mansion. He had a whole bunch of money. He was muscular. He was in good shape. You know what I'm saying? He was like an Italian, good-looking dude. So I'm just like, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking the same thing that I was thinking when I was hanging out with Ed Sheeran's girlfriend. Why would any woman cheat on this dude? This doesn't make any sense. I don't get it, right? So, come to find out, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, what had happened was, you know, he told me he got married and the female cheated on him. His wife cheated on him with his best friend, right? And he couldn't understand it because he did everything for her. He worked like 16 hours a day to put money and food on the table. He gave her all of his money. He couldn't understand it. He did everything he was supposed to. And so he figured, everyone told him, hey, look, that's just that woman. Not all women are like that. Not all women are like that. Just some. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Homeboy, like, you know what? That's what's up, man. I'm just going to have to go get me a new woman. I'm just going to go get me a new one. So 2 years later, he goes and gets a new woman, right? He marries this one. she does the same shit right after he gives her the ring. Right after he gives her the ring. And homie went through a depression because he started thinking that there was something wrong with him, right? What's wrong with me that, you know, my wife keep going out? He never understood female nature. Poor thing. I hope he didn't get married again. I'm just saying. Man. Bruh. All right, you guys, if we reach 3,000 in diamonds, I will stay off on this month. All right, so I got to order an Uber for a homie of mine real fast. You know what I mean? Let's see. No. Okay. I got you coming up fresh. There we go. That one. And 25 minutes. God damn. No, we got you coming up fresh, yo. She probably watching this. You know what I'm saying? For real. Bro, heartbreak is the cost of love. Okay. So let me help you out, Crime Shot. Heartbreak is only the cost of love if your heart is on the table to be broken in the first place. If a man understands how to make it as to where his heart is not exposed, you don't get heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Which is what I've done. You know what I mean? I figured that shit out. I haven't been through heartbreak in 25 years. No. It's like 15. No. It's about 10. I haven't gone through heartbreak in about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Huh? And the way you keep from going through heartbreak is by dating. As a man, the way you avoid heartbreak is by dating in a way as to where you don't really put your heart on the line. You know what I'm saying? So getting married is putting your heart on the line. You know, just saying. Could be wrong. But right? Different strokes for different folks, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing at all wrong with marriage. At all. You know what I'm saying? I would love to not know what I know and just be married, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I use the term love very loosely. Very loosely. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I've done it before. I've already done the whole marriage. I've been with women for 5+ years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Freaking married. You know what I mean? Like we live in the same crib and all of that shit. And it was always some of the worst stuff that's ever happened to me in my life. I would much rather be in a knife fight with no knife. You know? Okay, so I would rather be in a knife fight with no knife than, you know. Oh, they up in here. What's up, y'all? It's just me. I'd imagine it's hard to find genuine, beautiful women in Vegas because of the mindset and culture. No, it is not hard at all. It's not hard, man. It's not. It's a lot. Because, okay, so look. All right, so let me explain something to y'all, right? When I was younger, I was technically like what you would call like, you know, Like I used to, you know what I mean? I used to study Venusian art history when I was younger, you know what I mean? So, uh, so I used to study on how to like, date when I was younger. And the stuff that I learned when I was teaching myself how to date, through the books I was reading and everything, they've served me for the rest of my life. So I really don't have to be in the dating race and whatnot. So like it's really, it's easier to pull beautiful women than it is to pull unattractive ones. Because unattractive girls don't understand why you like them. Like, you need to find a way to communicate why you like her in a way that's not thirsty or clingy, which is the hard part, right? With beautiful women, they know why you like them. You know what I'm saying? Dude, hey, Crime Shy, why are you crying, bro? Why are you crying, dude? Like, are you good? Okay, so this is hilarious. Crime Shy, we're gonna give your point of view. A try here, right? So Crime Shy says the hardest part many have with finding love is being considered equal to someone else, especially after they hurt you. Be better. I'm not talking to you, Wolf. So, Crime Shy, how many bodies do you have, Crime Shy? How many bodies you got, bro? Are you in a place, have you gotten to a place of dating as to where we should listen to you? Do you have more than 10 bodies? Have you ever had a woman like confess her love for you or ask you to marry her? Like, we need to know if you know what you're doing, bro. Because you're saying a lot of goofy shit and none of it sound like you know what you're talking about. You just sound like you read some of this stuff off of a motivational YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Okay, yeah. You sound like a woman in a man's body. You just said cope. I'm talking. You said cope, period. Who says period? Who puts a period after they say one word? Cope. You sound goofy. You sound up to the knuckle. You sound foofy. Off to the side. You good? Because you sound like you're not. You say cope. Dot. I'm talking. Dot. If I'm not making noise, what's the point? What the hell does that even mean? Crime Shot, I'm not gonna lie, you sound like a therapist that does not have agreed to do therapy. Yeah, that's pretty good actually at it. You keep saying the same thing. The hardest part about finding love, bro. You can't tell us how to find love. You can't give advice on how to find love if you don't know how to find it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I am goofy. Well, at least he admits it. Oh, goodness. Yep, that's a good guy scenario. It's just a tone BS. Yep, and that be the good. Okay, so, Shadow, I got your back, bro. I'm going to teach you how to attract a girl or how to make a girl have a crush on you since you sent 2 galaxies through. All right, peep game. This is how you get a girl to have a crush on you. And no one's ever done a tutorial on this. You guys are welcome. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, man, you know what I mean? I'm going to give y'all this one for free. You feel me? I'm going to hook y'all up with this one. Even though I should wait until we reach 20 more in Super Chat. But I'm going to hook y'all up with it. I'm going to give y'all 3 tips on how to make a girl have a crush on you. All right. Rule number 1. Do not say anything self-deprecating. Thou shalt not self-deprecate. Okay? Don't talk about your small penis. Don't talk about how not smart you are. Don't talk about the fact that every girl you talk to tells you she has a boyfriend and runs from you. Okay? She's going to treat you the way you act. All right? If you act like you know what I mean? Like you got everything together, she'll treat you like that. Do not self-deprecate yourself. It's damn near impossible to get for a girl to have a crush on you if you're talking about how nothing's going good. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Crime Shy, how long have you not been in a relationship? You said you're a man in no. All right, chat. If you guys are in the chat and you guys heard me, like this girl's coming over right now, like, you know, one in the chat if you guys heard that. Type of 2 in the chat. If yep, I don't know what I'm talking about dating at all. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys been hearing me get these women, you know, getting them the Uber to come over. Type of 2 in the chat if you never see me around a woman, so I obviously don't know what I'm talking about. I just makes sense. What's up, El Swingo? 03. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, Crime Shy. You know what I'm saying? Have you not been listening at all? You know what I mean? Crime Shy, you sound, are you on painkillers? Are you okay? Huh? Like, nigga. It's a lesson, everybody. Your life is a lesson. I didn't hear it. But yeah. You know. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my bad, guys. I'll stop telling you guys advice. I'll stop. Matter of fact, I'll mute this camera whenever I give out the dating advice, because my homie over here, he's trying to get told some stuff so he can get hooked up with that girl he's trying to kick it with. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm gonna mute this. You sleep with a girl is not a relationship, though, just to be clear. Yo, Rukia, let me help you. Let me help you understand, right? A relationship. Okay, so type of 1 in the chat, men. If you want love, if you would rather love than snoo, than smashing. Type of 2 in the chat if you would rather be smashing a chick for 10 years than be in love with her for 10 years. Type of 1 in the chat if you would rather be in love with a girl for 10 years with no smashing. Type of 2 in the chat if you would rather smash a girl for 10 years with no love. I'm number 2. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through copium, Rukia. You know, what's really funny is Rukia is the name of my ex-cartoonist sister that I piped. So it's probably you. And you're mad because I dropped you. Nigga. But yeah, Rukia is literally the name of one of my former cartoonists' sister that I piped out. So it's very high possibility that that's you, and you're still mad because she was a strumpet, you know? She wanted me to like commit to her and all that shit, and she was a hoe too. I'm not doing it. So, what's up, Rukia? Yeah, type of 1 in the chat if you should never listen to your exes, because they always got your worst. They always got the worst in it for you. Type of 2 in the chat if you should always listen to your exes. They always give great advice. Nigga. I do not know you in real life. Yep, sure you don't. You know what I'm saying? Type of one in the chat if you should always listen to women, you know, because they're always telling. Type of one in the chat if women are always telling the truth. Type of two in the chat if women will say anything that will either be a positive for their reputation and or get them where they want to be, regardless of if it's the truth or not. You know what I mean? That's what's up. Yep. Always listen to your exes. They tell the truth, even when they lie. That is real, Impish. That is real. That's good advice. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Nut. But yeah. If I had 1,000 exes, I wouldn't listen to them either. Never listen to your exes. Ever. You know what I mean? That's one thing we can agree on. Never listen to your exes. They only want to see you CK. Yeah. And in that order. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Learn from the best. Yeah, that's real. If you don't want to be hurt, just say that. So, are you saying, Crime Shy, that it makes you a better person that because you know the scorpion stings and you get stung? So, Crime Shy, you know what I mean? Who is the smart person? The person that understands that the scorpion stings and is able to get what they want from the scorpion without getting stung? Or the person that just says, you know what, I'm just going to get stung. I'm just going to keep getting stung. So you're trying to convince me that being stung is smarter than avoiding the stinger and still getting what you want. You're dumb. You're literally not smart. You literally don't read enough books. You literally need to study something. You're dumb. Crime Shy, please read books. Please. No, getting stung is the right thing to do. So you mean to tell me if you know how to get honey from a beehive and not be stung, you're supposed to be stung because that's the right thing to do versus being smart and getting the honey without getting stung. Make it make sense. That's like you trying to tell me, oh no, BlastphamousHD, you getting buff without steroids is not the right thing to do. You gotta do steroids. You know, like what you're doing is working too good. You gotta regress back. Right now you on level 99. You gotta get back down here to level 2. To when you're still getting hit. Stop not getting hit. Stop ducking the punches while still delivering your and start just getting hit in the face. If you don't want to I feel like I'm being untaught right now. Like I've learned stuff and listening to Crime Shy, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I've learned stuff and Crime Shy is literally trying to he's trying to convince me that I should open up the door into my brain so that he could go into my brain and start shoveling the valuable knowledge and all the smart experience out. You know what I'm saying? No, oh dude, knowing how emotional control, nope, throw that out. You know what I'm saying? Not falling for goofy shit, nope, throw that out. You know what I mean? We're gonna replace that with loving these hoes and getting taken for everything. And getting taken to the cleaners. That's the Crime Shy way of life. That's how we gotta do that. Stop not getting got. Stop not getting taken advantage of and adopt my way of life. Crime Shy, you reverse teacher, bro. Type of one in the chat if Crime Shy is a reverse teacher. You want to learn some shit? Let me call 1-800-CRIME-SHY, nigga. I'll fuck all that up for you. Have you learned? Have you been reading books today? Well, call 1-800-CRIME-SHY. We got you coming up fresh. You know good stuff? You know how to avoid goofy shit and still get what you want? Well, we can go and come on right on down to Crime Shy. We can fix that right now. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how to drive a car? Do you know how to drive a car without running into the side of a pole? Well, come on down to Crime Shy. We'll put a blindfold on you, put a phone in your hand, and get you doing 120 miles an hour on the I-95 tonight. Good goofy ass nigga. 1-800-CRIME-SHY. Stupid motherfucker. Are you not stupid? Well, come on down to 1-800-CRIME-SHY. We can fix that right now. Oh, it's too funny, man. Literally too funny. You know what I'm saying? Are women having sex with you without forcing you to pay all their bills? Well, we can fix that. Come on down to Crime Shop. We can get you to falling for the goofy shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Are you getting everything you want without having to pay the horribly large price that every other man is paying in dating game? Well, come on down to Crime Shop. We can fix that for you. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you a ring. You know what I'm saying? We gonna give you a lighter so that you can set the prenup on fire. You know what I'm saying? Get down here and ruin your life tonight. You know what I'm saying? Come on down to Crime Shot. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, there's nothing funnier than when someone, you know what I mean? It's like, that's like someone who's reached level 3 in World of Warcraft trying to tell the dude that's at level 70 that he needs to drop levels. Trying to tell him how to play. All right, and once you start insulting my people, that's when you're gone, Rukia. All right, see you later, bro. Yeah, you need one woman. That's it. That one woman will never be found in 1,000. I'm going to use your accent, Crime Shy, because you're so laughable. You need one woman. That's it. That one woman will never be found in 1,000. The moment you learn to respect yourself, you'll surround yourself with others who respect you. Yeah, Crime Shy. Okay, so one, you already admitted that you're dumb. You admitted, you said you're goofy. You admitted that earlier. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Based on the advice you've already given, you're not at a place to give any of us advice. You know what I mean? I only take my advice from smart people. You know what I'm saying? And like the stuff you've been telling me ain't smart, man. It just ain't. Like, get with one woman. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, guys. Hey, so type of 1 in the chat if you're dating more than one woman right now. You know what I'm saying? But just don't give up your name. Don't tell none of their names either. Type of 2 in the chat if you're dating only one woman right now. Type of 3 in the chat if you're completely single. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, so Crime. You know what I'm saying? Tell us this. How many women are you currently dating right now, Crime? Tell us. Good Lord. Yeah, Crime Shy, you're stupid. You really are. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. You really don't know. So, okay, guys, let's see. Let me finish this the number thing I'm doing. What's dating? All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Crime Shy, you say, so Crime Shy, how many women are you dating right now? You say you're dating like one woman? And you're loved? We can prove if you're really loved or not, Crime Shy. If you're really like, we can put your relationship to the test. A very easy test. I want you to call your girlfriend right now and tell her you love her. Yeah, you're engaged. It makes perfect sense now. Crime Shy, if I would have known you was this. Yeah, man. Hey, Crime Shy, wake your wife up right now. I dare you to tell her you love her. I want you to wake your wife up right now. Tell her you love her 2 times in a row. Matter of fact, 3 times in a row. Then I want you to tell her you couldn't live without her. Right? Then I want you to pull her in close and squeeze her and tell her how much you love her and you guys will never be apart. I want you to, Crime Shy, type a 1 in the chat if you're willing to do that right now to prove that your love is real. Shoot, I'd even say we should bring him up on the stream. I would like to see him do this. Yo, Crime Shy, you're deflecting. You're deflecting right now. Right now, it sounds like you're lying about being engaged. It sounds like you're lying, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I literally just said, go find your girl and do all that stuff we just said to do to prove that your love is genuine. Do that, and you win. I've never been married before. Crime Shy, you sound mad. You sound like you're lying. Crime Shy, you can be real with us. The only person you've ever had sex with is yourself. You're probably with yourself right now. You know? The only woman you've ever gotten close to is Angela. Don't lie to us. You wouldn't be deflecting if you wouldn't be mad right now if what you were saying was the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Shin? No, he wants to say that he's more loved than all of us, and what he knows dating better than all of us, and his way of living is way better. I want him to put up and shut up. You know, you said your love is real. Wake your girlfriend up and tell her how much you love her. Tell her 10 times how much you love her. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to do that because you're not sitting next to any woman right now. Like, you're clearly lying. Nigga. Yeah. Me being in a relationship is only an insult to someone who is lonely. I never said that you being in a relationship was an insult to anyone. No one ever said that. I don't get it. You know? Yeah. Crime Shy, goodbye. I hope you and your hand have a great night, bro. Yeah. You're not gonna gaslight all of my whole chat, you know, while you're sitting here and you ain't even got a girl or nothing, bro. Nigga, don't. Bruh. But yeah, you know what I mean? That brings me to another point. A lot of dudes will just lie. A lot of dudes will say whatever makes them sound good. I knew this one homeboy of mine, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he was a Nubian prince, that he had hundreds of millions of dollars. He had Lamborghinis as far as the eye could stretch. You know what I'm saying? And one day we go to drop this nigga off, and we drop him off at the projects where he lives with his wife and kid. So, but he told all of us He had millions of dollars. His dad owned Las Vegas and owned Los Angeles, and he had Lamborghinis, but he just had to get to California to pick up the money and the cars and stuff. Type of one in the chat if that dude was lying about having anything. Type of two in the chat if nah, man, he was telling the truth. He just didn't have any of what it took to. He just didn't have any of the stuff, but he was telling the truth at it. Understandable. Yeah, we all know he was lying. Good. What's up, Jaden? What's up, Kari? What's up, Wolf? What's up, X-Men? What's up, Sharice? But yeah, that totally freaking happened, man. It was freaking hilarious. I'm sitting there like, nigga, I can hear, like, why are you lying so hard? It's not that serious. Just find a different stream for someone that believes your lies. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting mad at me because his lies ain't working. Nigga. Like I'm wrong. Hey, my lie ain't working on you. Yo, you know how you can tell someone's lying? When they tell you the lie, you know what I'm saying? And then afterwards, they just keep trying to like shame you into submission. Like, I got a wife. I'm laying right next to her. You're lonely. You ain't got none of this. Yeah, man, she told me she loved me every day. Mood 360. Mood 360. What it is, Lord Thrones? You know what I'm saying? What's up? BlastphamousHD, good to see you. Yo, W in the chat, man. Mood 360. I've never done that trick on a skateboard before. What is a Mood 360? Is that like a pop shove it? Like when you jump and then you twist the board around and whatnot? W's in the chat. W's in the chat, Lord Thrones. All right, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, bro, I was telling y'all something, man. Bro. I had a good story I want to tell you guys. But yeah, me personally, bro, how am I? I'm good. I hope you're doing good as well. Oh, that makes sense, Lord Throne. Yeah. So what type of story would you guys like to hear? You know what I mean? Because like normally, you know what I mean? Like normally if we... Lord Thrones, someone else put up 2 for the blast. The aperture of the environment. That is YouTube. Yo, appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh my God. So I'm gonna tell you guys a funny story before I go, right? I'm probably gonna roll out, but I'll tell you guys a really funny story before I go. Let's see. It came down when it comes to these bitches. Alright, what type of story you guys want to hear before? Okay, so I'll give you guys a really funny story. So I was at I was out recording some TikToks over in the art district, right? And while I'm recording TikToks, you know what I'm saying, I'm being really silly and really jovial because that's what the TikTok took. You feel me? So I'm doing the TikTok, man. It was the TikTok where I was like, I'm up, I'm down, you know, I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm up, I can run fast as a bitch around the house. Like I was recording that TikTok, right? Ended up going viral, getting like 1 million clicks or something, right? So I filmed that mug, and after I get done filming it, this dude runs up on me, you know what I'm saying? And he starts like pressing me, like trying to fight me and shit. And it was wild because the dude was like 3 times smaller than me, at least half my size, right? But because I was being so happy and having a good time, homie thought that I was weak because I was smiling and having a good time and shit. It's fucking weird, right? That's one of the wildest things about like being a dude is if you act happy, motherfuckers want to try you. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I mean? But like, don't nobody try the crazy looking dude, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Homie runs up on me, he's like, man, what's wrong with you, nigga? You out here acting weird. I was like, bro, so I loped up on him. I immediately went into my gangbanger shtick, right? Like, I'm not in the gang. I don't rep no colors and whatnot. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, I act. You know, and that just so happens to be a character I'm low-key kind of good at because I grew up around it. You know what I'm saying? Projects, Joshua Villas projects, yo. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm like, so what's up? Like, what's up? You know what I mean? I square up with him, and Holmes go, oh my God, please wait. I'm so sorry. Please, you look like a friend of mine. I thought you were a friend of mine. I thought I knew you. You look like a friend of mine. Oh my God. You want some money? I got some money. Here's $20. You want food? I'll give you whatever you want. I'm like, so in order to keep my sanity, I'm probably really gonna have to start running the pockets of, you know, the in real life haters I run into. I'm really gonna have to start running their pockets, man. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I'm nice about it, bro, I just get more of the goofiness. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Sakuna. Yeah. Thank you for the compliment, yo. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? If haters gonna waste my time in real life, they're gonna have to run it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to run their pockets. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to run their females most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. You know what I mean? Hey, where you guys from, if you don't mind my asking? Yo, W's in the chat, man. What's up, Norland? Carolina. Yo, what time is it where you guys are at? Where you guys from? Yo, you're originally from California. You always make me wish your story. That's what's up. Appreciate the compliment. Hey. Happy birthday, Barbara. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's cold as hell. I can only imagine. All right, you guys. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later, man. You know what I mean? Y'all stay up. Hey, what's up, K4M? Hey, bad boy, you said thank you. Me and my mom like watching your videos. That's what's up, yo. Tell your mom I said happy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah. Yo, what are you guys doing for her birthday? I hope you guys have a great day. Yo, that's what's up, bad boy. Thank you for the compliment, Brody. Yeah. All right, so I just posted a new Ocean is Deeper video. I just posted a new underwater video. know what I'm saying? Post another scary video. And well, I posted 2 underwater videos. All right, Joe. Stay up.